Thank you, Dr. Dawkins and Bishop Holloway, for an entertaining debate.
Yeah, if I can find enough stooges like this one, I'll never have to debate William Lane Craig.
We'll now open the floor to questions.
Yeah, I have a question. Dr. Dawkins, I was wondering if you felt that the rise of creationism and fundamentalism were a concern in Britain.
Well, yes. I have spoken to a lot of science teachers in the schools here in Britain who are finding an increasing number of students coming to them and saying they are young Earth creationists. Now, this is a belief that the Earth is only 6,000 years old, and is such a staggering mistake that it is very concerning to hear this. It is no small error. It is equivalent to someone believing, despite the evidence, that the width of North America from one coast to the other is only 7.8 yards.
Hey, you can't come in here. This is a...
Shut up, you toadstool. Alright, Dawko. I have something to say to you.
It's that yank apologist holding. What do you want?
I'd like to talk to you about a little hypocrisy problem of yours.
Me? A hypocrite? What do you mean?
I mean, here and all over the place, you're going around dismissing creationism or even intelligent design as some sort of minority or crackpot view. But when it comes to certain ideas you find beneficial to your agenda, it doesn't seem to matter at all whether those ideas are considered a minority crackpot view by experts in other fields.
Hey, what are you on about?
First, page 122, the God Delusion. Read what you wrote that I highlighted there for all the nice people.
It is even possible to mount a serious, though not widely supported historical case that Jesus never lived at all, as has been done by, among others, Professor G.A. Wells.
Second, did you make an audio contribution to the video The God Who Wasn't There? A film that argues that Jesus didn't exist and was in fact a compilation of pagan mythical figures? And didn't you also in this book, page 242, call it a sincere and moving film?
Well, yes.
Right. Let me put it this way, Dawko. From the perspective of serious historians, the idea that Jesus didn't exist is a staggering mistake and no small error, like you say of creationism. It's equivalent to someone believing, despite the evidence, that the width of North America from one coast to the other is only 3 centimeters, and that the continent itself is made of burnt toffee. And yet here you go giving a crackpot idea like that enough credence to give it that sort of publicity. You hypocrite.
Now hang on a minute. I go on to say in my book that Jesus probably did exist, and all I talked about in that film was memes.
Oh, congratulations. Trying to save yourself the embarrassment with the careful qualifications won't save your skin here, pal. The fact is, you gave a crackpot view credence it didn't deserve, alone with the authority of your position as an atheist celebrity, both by participating in and endorsing that film, and claiming it could be seriously argued that Jesus didn't exist. You need to get the log out of your eye before you start taking the motes out of creationist eyes for them.
Oh yes? Well, what about you? You write articles for creationists, don't you?
Exegetical articles only, not science articles. And you'll never catch me claiming that it's possible to mount a serious, though not widely supported historical case that the Earth is 6,000 years old. Unlike you, I recognize that my knowledge of relevant fields is insufficient to say such things with authority. That's a lesson you need to learn when it comes to the existence of Jesus. And for what it's worth, too, unlike you, I'm not lending any authority or celebrity to creationist ministries when I write for them. So, see you around, Dawko. How about you mind your own business from now on in these subject matters, eh?
Ah, that holding. Well, back to debating Richard Holloway, and...
Hello, Slick Rich.